Yeah.
Yo, man, it's Demon Records, bro, and I'm here with the one and only, bro.
Yeah, you're dealing with the sickness. You already know what it is.
You
Sickly, you know
dig?
what I'm saying?
You dig? You dig? We're gonna get right into it, man. I've been waiting to do this interview, so we're gonna have some fun. All right,
Yeah.
so first of all, tell people who you are, man, how old you are.
Oh man, damn! Like you like age doxing me. I
Ah,
gotta like
shit.
tell people
I
how
mean,
old I am.
a little bit, you know, I
Uh,
told you don't want
my
to.
name is Sickly. I am 22, and I'm an artist from the great Midwest of America,
Yeah,
specifically Missouri.
Missouri. You dig?
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
tell us what inspired you to come up with the name Sickly.
What inspired me to come up with the name Sickly?
Mm-hmm.
I would say that it was like I ain't gonna lie, like it just came to me. Like I
Type
literally
shit.
had a dream this one night, and like God was just like, "Yo, that's your name. Like that's the name you're gonna have."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, okay," but it was like M.sickly, which I might change it back to that, but yeah,
Word.
that just best describes me creatively and just as a person, personality wise.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So coming into the scene, what was your favorite thing when you first started about the St. Louis scene?
My first, oh man, that's a good question. My favorite thing about the St. Louis scene when I first started coming out is just like everyone's just them. Like
Yeah.
everyone's just doing them. Like people don't give a fuck. I come from a small town called St. Robert, Missouri, which is like 2 hours away from here.
Holy shit.
And growing up in that town, like people are just like so like uptight and conservative and religious with it that they like nobody be popping out with the fits and shit like that. You know what I'm
What?
saying? And I started coming up here and seeing people like going to like shows and functions and like seeing people in like their full suit, like they're
Yeah, the
full, you know what I'm
swaggy as
saying,
shit.
just them, just presenting
Hmm.
as themselves. So that really inspired me to just like be myself some more.
Hell yeah, I love that, bro. So, and you also have performed in a lot of the St. Louis artist scenes, and you've also brought out your own clothing brand, GA. Can you tell us about GA?
Oh man, GA.
Yeah, bro.
Gula and Bros just started as like a way for me to it sounds so generic, a way for me to express myself, but GA really just started as I feel like every place in America, like every fucking place, like the West Coast, East Coast, like the South, they all got like shit and brands and labels and shit to like
Hmm.
connect themselves to and be like, yo, like this is what we rep, like, and like kudos to them 100% because
Yeah,
like their shit's dope, but like what the fuck does the Midwest have? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
so I started
for
GA
real.
because I'm just like, man, the Midwest needs some shit
It's different
that these
completely.
kids can connect themselves to
Yeah.
and feel cool. As a kid, I feel like that was the one thing I was missing. Just like as a kid, I was just like, I didn't have anything to like really connect myself to
I feel
that
that.
like I feel like I could rep proudly, or even just having people that I could literally DM or text and
Hmm.
like seeing that they're like out there in the world
Hmm.
doing their shit. So that's why I started Ghoul and Bros. And then also just I just wanted to make clothes that just like I just have ideas about clothes and shit. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I fuck with that heavy. So, when it comes to the underground scene, combining music and clothes, what has been some of your favorite events that have combined everybody?
They have combined everybody.
Yeah,
Um
whether it be clothing and music, or do you think they need that still? You
I
think that's
think it definitely is still needed on the
yeah.
aspect of I think that we as a couple artists, so like
Hmm.
me and you,
Hmm.
we've known each other for a minute, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like I think when we come together and do some dope shit, like the Four Show most definitely is one of those shows that
Hmm.
combine like music and clothes. Like one of the first ones that
Yeah.
I'm just speaking from my experience
Right.
that I've been to that combined the two and it went well and
Hmm.
give people a platform to show their music,
Hmm.
bring their fan base out, XYZ.
Hell yeah.
Materia, of course, like you know what I'm saying? Shit. Like I'm just speaking on shit that I've been to, like
Yeah.
my shit. Like there's hella shit that I've been to.
Hell yeah.
Probably just not right off the top. So I know like, you know, just like don't fault me. Just right off the top.
Right.
I'm just thinking of just general shit. But yeah, I feel like when we as a few artists, when we come together, we think that we're the whole scene.
Yeah.
And the reality is there's so much
There's
to be
so much more.
uncovered in the St. Louis, not just St. Louis as a city, but like in the area.
As a whole.
There's so many artists like in this area
Mhm.
around St. Louis and in St. Louis that like St. Louis is kind of like that hub for us. Like I know
Okay.
for me coming from St. Robert,
Yeah.
St. Louis was like that hub for me because
Mhm.
I mean like it's St. Louis. Like I was like, yo, like this is the city for me. Like maybe for people growing up here, I don't know if they thought it was a big deal, but for me it was a huge
Yeah.
fucking deal. So for people to be able to appreciate me for me, that made me into the person that I am today.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that if we realize like this scene that we're talking about isn't just us, it's not just me
Yeah.
and Sad Blue Demon. Like
Yeah.
it's there's so many artists that are just waiting to break, that are waiting to get appreciated. So I
Mhm.
think we should just open that up for them.
Absolutely. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
So what can you say is your favorite part of being a creative? What do you love most about it?
My favorite part of being a creative is just being fucking cool all the time. Like I don't give a fuck, bro.
Oh,
Like
God.
my favorite part is just like I don't like, okay, so I would say a downside
Mhm.
sometimes is just waking up and being like, yo, what the fuck am I doing with my life? But like not in
Yeah,
a bad way.
No, but
But like
literally,
in the way, just like
genuinely questioning.
when you are being your true self, there's no fucking roadmap to that.
No.
So that is why you ask yourself that question sometimes. It's just like, damn, like you get doubt sometimes, like, damn, like, well,
Yeah.
like I know I'm gonna make it, like I know I'm gonna do what I set out to do, but like, damn, like what does this road look like?
Yeah, like
You know, and that's the truth of being just like a creative. It's just like you get those doubts sometimes. But I would say the best part is just waking up and being like, damn, like everything around me is me.
Mhm.
Like everything around me is an extension of me and my personality. Like
Exactly.
I don't have to like wake up and just like put on a mask. I'm just me. Like it's up to me. I think that's
Yeah.
one of the greatest feelings of just being a creative, just waking up and being like, yo, this shit is up to me.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
it's all in your hands, in your court all the way.
How about you?
For me,
Yeah.
I would say is being able to have the power to create.
Right.
Like there's nobody that has a mind like mine. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like what I envision and what I picture, nobody else can picture that. Nobody else can bring that into their own imagination.
Right.
Because it's for me. You know what I mean? So I
Literally.
would say, yeah, just being able to create, because I feel like if I didn't create, I don't know what I would be doing.
We're doing God's work.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts though.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts though, for real, man. Okay, so when it comes to fashion, I've seen so many pictures. How do you come up with these ideas?
Oh my God, I'm so glad you asked me that question because I've been thinking about that, of just like people ask me that question. I don't come up with ideas. I just receive them. I receive
I love
them
that.
from the environment. So like me growing up in St. Robert and taking this journey to St. Louis on just my creative journey. My creative journey started in St. Robert, but it really began to unravel in St. Louis because I was given the opportunities and the platforms to display my talents.
Hell yeah.
From, you know, my early days shooting videos, which I'm still like in my beginning of my journey, but from my early days shooting videos,
Yeah.
to like now doing my first show in February. I just think that it's really just all about receiving ideas, and being open. It's really about awareness.
Yeah.
Creativity is just awareness, because nothing that we do, even us, we're just a bundle of like recycled cells from our parents and shit,
Yeah.
and from our lineage or whatever, you know, our family tree looks like. So it's really just about being like, right now I could come up with some shit. I'm just like, I was just walking over there and I was just like, man, it's just so green today.
Yeah.
It's just like the weather is nice. Like it doesn't even look real. Like look at that tree over there. It looks like a fucking, I don't know. But like you could see that and be inspired by a design. I was taking a walk yesterday and I was like looking at some like USPS postal trucks, and that inspired me to like make a design. So I think creativity and making ideas is, you're not, the idea is made when you put yourself into that. So like I receive the idea from the environment and from the world, and then I put my twist on it, and I put my perception into it, and that's what makes something new. So
Hell
it
yeah.
needs me and it needs you. It needs the me and it needs the world. So
Hell
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
What do you think is one of your places that you receive your ideas the most?
One of the places that I receive my ideas the most. So currently I have a day job where I deliver packages.
Hell yeah.
And as I'm driving around, I don't know where's the place I receive my ideas the most. I think it's just, for me, it's triggered by emotions,
Okay.
and my emotions are triggered by my circumstances
Mm-hmm.
in a way. So like sometimes I'm just like antisocial, just like don't want to really speak to anyone.
It's
But
hard out
then
here.
the world, just kind of like speaks to you in a way, like whether it's through music or I don't know, it just strikes at random times.
Hell
I
yeah.
think it's the struggle to stay aware,
Mm.
because when you are going through a tough time, you can get into a reactive state where you're just, you know, kind of like that bundle of just like reactivity, like you're just reacting to your circumstances,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go on autopilot, and then your awareness is just like, so it's that
Confused.
struggle to be like, no, like I'm outside today, I'm breathing fresh air, like it's a nice day, I have the power to change my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Hell
it's
yeah.
just,
Wow.
for me, it's just like you can catch an idea anywhere you are. It's
Mm-hmm.
just like, did you turn your awareness on today? Are you
Yeah.
aware right now?
Are
You know what
you
I'm saying?
aware right now?
Straight up.
Fuck. Damn.
And that's
I
kind of
love
like when
that.
we say GA,
Mm-hmm.
so it's GA for anybody
Mm-hmm.
watching.
Mm-hmm.
But the G is flipped backwards to make an
Right.
arrow, which really stands for repurposing, just repurposing in the cycle of renewal. The hyphen is really standing for time, balance, and things of that nature. And the A, we could say, is like for awareness, because like that's what creativity is.
Yeah. That is. Hold on, because you just flipped my brain. That. And I've never thought of the G as an arrow. It's just like the G's backwards. It means something.
So
Something
if
substantial.
you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Awareness. If you know, you
Yeah.
know.
I love
So
that. Okay, so tell us. Let's get into some clothes real quick.
yeah.
When you start a fit, what are you starting with?
When I started fit, like, so it just depends on what I'm feeling. To fit, I would say that my fit starts at the pants. I always say this: the
Yes.
fit, whatever the pants can be, whatever. Okay, so the pants, it's preferable that they're not ill-fitting, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the pants can be whatever and the shirt can be whatever as long as the shoes aren't whack.
Yep.
If the shoes are whack, that cancel the
Cancel
fit.
the fit.
Cancel
Cancel
the
the fit.
shit. Like it don't gotta be Jordans, but like the shoes have to complement the fit in such a way.
Yes.
If the shoes are like whack as fuck, like cancel the fit, yo. Yeah.
See, all right. Okay, so don't
Yeah.
y'all forget. He starts with the pants, bro. Start your fit with the pants.
You know what I'm saying?
Try it out.
Like right now, I'm wearing some sample damn GA jeans right here.
Damn, you
Sample
dig?
GA jeans made in
Sheesh.
Portugal.
Damn, dog.
You know what I'm saying? With the I Love Missouri
You know what I'm
merch.
saying?
Slight plug.
Slight plug. Link will
But
be
yeah,
below.
you know what I'm saying? Start with the pants.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the underground scene, what can you say uh, is something that makes it stand out besides everybody being their own person, but music wise, what catches your ear?
In St. Louis?
Yeah.
Dude, I love when people make their own beats. I love when people come to bring their own beats and their own cadence to the table.
Yeah.
YouTube beats are cool, you know what I'm saying? People can make it work, but I think the key is like to play it long term.
Yeah.
And that for me, that's something that sticks out. I really love when people make their own beats. And like they just come to the table with their own flow. And another thing that sticks out is like consistency from artists,
Oh
which
yeah.
is, whew, man, that's something we all struggle with.
Yes.
But you know what? Just seeing, it's really inspiring to just see an artist day after day hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
I know a couple artists that I come to mind when I say that. Spider, I just see him hit the nail on the head so much. There's this other artist I know, Harrison Clayton. There's like, I'm just thinking of like artists that I see on my feed all the fucking time. And
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
always
like,
seeing Spider.
I'm just, we might not talk all the time, but like we see the work that gets put in. It's just like so many artists that I know. If if you're seeing this, just keep doing y'all shit, because that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Just persistence, keep hitting the nail on the head. That's what's inspiring for me But yeah, what sticks out is just like, and then also people that got their own style and shit. People
Bro,
that got their own brands and their own
swag shit
labels.
that you've never
Keep
heard.
it 100.
Yes.
Fuck what these people think. Keep it
Authenticity,
100.
please.
From the bottom to the top. People not gonna fuck with you right now. They're not gonna know what's going on. But like, keep it 100. If you got your own shit and you believe in it, fuck everybody else.
That's the only thing that matters, man. Because nobody else is gonna chase your dream for you.
Facts. Like,
nobody else is gonna chase it for you.
The day you stop believing in your shit, like that's,
forget about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the only reason why I keep doing Demon Records. I just got so much faith in it, and I got so much faith in these artists that I feel like if I can make one person watch the interview, because I'm not in it for the numbers. If I can make one person watch this interview, I feel accomplished. That's somebody that took their time to be like, let me hear what this person has to say. I've never seen this person a day in my life.
Right. And I think that's why I love Demon Records. I think it's so important what you do, because you give us another strength to keep on going. When we see that other people realize what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? From the early ones that I've seen with, like, you know, from Ford to Meso to Max to all these different people. I think it's important for us to see us, but it's also important for us to feel that somebody's watching, bro. Somebody's watching, and even if you haven't been interviewed, just do your shit. Like, it's not about the interview. It's just like, I'm happy and I'm blessed to be able to share my experience and hopefully help the next person. Yeah, man. Yeah. All I want to do is give people the exposure that I wished I could have had, or learned some skills early on. Stuff like it's so much advice and consideration that people go through to say these things, come up here, talk to me, and some people don't know me from a can of paint, so they're like, "Fuck it, we ain't STL with it." You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's get into this. I want to ask this one question. So you rock your merch consistently. I see it all over my For You page. Do you have any here with us a show in your bag? You got some with you? I do. I do got show some shit. Swag. Show some swag. So, man, like, I'm wearing this shit. We just made this shit. Don't forget these the sample GA pants. Yo, what size you wear? Small or medium, dog. I'm like, so I do. Man, so I can't show some of this shit, but this is for you. What? This is a medium. So blood clot. We do got the smiley tees on deck, short sleeves, because you know it's getting hot. It's gonna be hot boy summer, so you know what I'm saying? Fucking hot boy, hot girl summer. So we're gonna make some short sleeves, but I do have this. Yeah. Expect something like this. Maybe not in this exact iteration, but the Think Positive. You know what I'm saying? Toughy, dog. So Prop Teasy? Jersey. Yeah. It's and that. You know what I'm saying? It's a football jersey. But what I love about these is, like, you can wear them over hoodies. You can wear them over jackets, like, and then you can also just wear it like over a sweatshirt or whatever, and it's nice and flowy. It's like nice and breezy. So yeah, the fabric feels great on that, bro. Appreciate and then you screen print all of these yourself, right? So I actually work with a local screen printing company. Hell yeah! To, like, help me put those ideas into reality. Shout out Wall Press. Wall Press, appreciate y'all. Well, shit, dog. So with that being said, is there any future pieces that you can tell us about that you're excited for, or? I would just say, like, stay on the lookout for new I Love Missouri stuff. Think Positive iterations. There was something in my bag that I couldn't show, but be on the lookout for new hats. Be on the lookout for new artisanal stuff, just new handmade stuff. And yeah, just be on the lookout for new iterations of different things. We did collection 1 back in February, but we're about to launch Ghoul and Bros' general merchandise line. So that, you know, I Love Missouri and things I've been teasing on my Instagram. Just stay on the lookout for that shit and all summer. Hell yeah, bro. So let's talk about, who is your favorite STL artist right now? Who's my favorite STL artist right now? My favorite STL artist... Oh, man. Like, music artists? Yeah, artists in general. Shit. Creative? See, if we say creative, then we're talking about a whole different thing. Let's do creative. I want to show love to Swayze. Swayze is an STL artist. It's spelled Swazy with an asterisk at the end. But he just dropped this new album, and that shit's fire. Yeah? What's the sounds like? Huh? What I was gonna say what the sound like, but what it sounds like? Yeah. him, bro. That
It's
shit
just him.
sounds dope as fuck. The production is great. The beats is fire.
Mhm.
This is not sponsored, by the way. Like I was just, I don't know. I've just been bumping this shit for like since yesterday. So that shit's fire.
Supporting your local
And
SEO
then
artist, and I
also,
love
man,
it.
fucking Kai Books has been going
He's
crazy.
been going
He's been going fucking
stupid.
stupid.
He's been going
So is
stupid.
damn Spider, bro.
Yeah, their consistency is
They've been
on
going
it.
fucking crazy. So yeah, but
Say those
I'm
two.
fucking with Swayze right now.
All right, bet. So and then, so I see when you post these pictures, do you have like a certain photographer that you would say is your go-to?
I have a couple photographers that I love
Mhm.
dearly. I love Mr. Plain, Tony. I love Joa. I love Ken. Those are my photographers.
Hell
And of
yeah.
course Jordan.
Of
He
course, of course.
he be in that motherfucker. We just like
Y'all out
I
there,
don't
though.
even he already know what the vibes is, you know what I'm saying? But
Hell yeah.
yeah, those are I love those photographers and I love their work.
Hell yeah. So and then you were working on this one song. It was on your Instagram live. It was posted by Gateway Sounds. Can you tell us about that? It was like
Oh shit. Which one?
I think you were in the studio.
Was it like the sexy song?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Tell us
We
about
made
that.
that. That was an idea that I had. Yo, it's like the monkey. Are those monkeys?
Bro.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They about to fuck somebody up. That sexy song, produced, mixed and mastered by Waterboy. The beat was by this one producer named Shuttle. But
Okay.
that was just an idea that I had when I first heard that beat. I was just like,
Hell yeah.
you know, I'm so sexy, somebody, like something like that.
I'm
So
about to say I was fucking with it,
yeah,
dog.
okay, you know what I'm saying? I need to drop it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
dog.
yeah, I be going through so many different variations of just like my artistry that I don't know, sometimes I just feel like damn, what the fuck? I had
Yeah.
this one idea and then I want to do something else now. So but yeah, it was called Sexy.
So do you
So
have any songs that are coming up that you want to tell us about?
no, not for real.
No, not for real.
I'm just pendulum swinging right now. No, not for real, but definitely look out for some features.
Oh shit.
So
Okay, I'm loving that. So with that being said, shit, you have amazing music coming out, amazing clothes.
appreciate it.
What do you want to say to all these dream chasers out here?
What do I want to say to all these dream chasers is figure out what you like. It's so stupid. Like, why the fuck do we all say the same shit? Okay, scratch that. What I have to say to all the dream chasers is like I'm gonna say some generic guy shit. It's not helpful. What I'm about to say to all the dream chasers is whatever you want to do, go 100% in that shit, and that's how you're gonna figure out what you like. Because if you don't go 100%, if you go on 1 foot in, 1 foot out, just don't do it at all.
Hell yeah.
That's how I do shit. That's why I'm just like, that's why we're building this team because you know I feel like I'm a vessel for ideas and shit and executing the things.
Hell yeah.
You know, but man, like if you're gonna do some shit, go 100% in. Don't be trying to like don't do some shit if you just gonna. I mean, if this is like, you know, if you're, do you mean dream chasers on the creative aspect or just in general?
Let's go in general.
In general, man,
Creatives in general, yeah.
if there's something that you want to do, like go 100% in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand, like, okay, for example, like you gotta pay your rent and shit like that. Like, make sure you know what I'm saying. You got something that make it work, but waiting for the perfect time, it's not gonna happen. There's never gonna be the perfect time
exist, man.
where you have everything you need. Nah, you're gonna have to get this shit out the mud. So if you got rich parents, even better. But
Let me hold 1,500.
you know what I'm saying? But whatever you do, take that shit seriously on the aspect of like, if you're gonna go do some shit, don't be out here lollygagging and doing all that other shit like, oh, you want to come hang? Like, nah, nigga, get your shit. Make sure you got your shit together, yo. Be like, hang, no, bro. I gotta make this painting first. Yes. Fuck these niggas.
Yeah, bro. Nobody's gonna chase that dream for you.
Respectfully, man. Like, do your whatever you do, just do it. And And it might not be the result that you expected all the time, but be proud of yourself first. Another thing, don't be afraid to be proud of yourself.
Yes.
Because that's something I struggle with for a minute. But you know what? I realized you have to celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Because if you wait for someone else to celebrate, you're gonna be sad as fuck. You're gonna be down bad because people want to see you win only as much as you don't win more than them. So you know what? You better fucking celebrate yourself. Pop your shit. If there's an idea you have and you feel and it just keeps pinging in your head, it's because you need to do it. I don't come up with ideas. They just come to me and they just keep pinging until I do it. So just do your idea because it came to you, so you're supposed to do it. So yeah.
Hell yeah, I love that. And then to wrap this up, tell everybody where they can find you at, all your socials.
Oh man, where you can find me at is ghoulandbros.com, where you'll find the Ghoul and Bros Instagram. You can also find me at Pray for Sickly on Instagram and all platforms really, and prayforsickly.com, which by May 10th my portfolio will be uploaded. So if you would like to work with me on styling or creative direction, now direction, don't hit me up for creative direction and expect me to finance your whole project. Direction, I point you in the right direction. If you'd like to work with me on creative direction, styling, and whatever else services, photography, things like that, by May 10th, you'll be able to inquire with me on that. Ghoulandbros.com, new merch, connections to the community, art, dope shit, events. Subscribe to the email. Right now, the web shop is closed, but if you would like to get on there and submit your email so you'll be the first to know, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And this has been...
Shout out Demon Records. Shout out Demon Records, nigga.
Much love, man. We out of here. This was Demon Records and the one and only Sickly. Pray for Sickly on all platforms, Instagram, all that stuff where you need them.
Yeah.
And we out this bitch. We don't do this shit for the numbers. We do this shit for the love, bro.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.